Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 19 of Medieval Dynasty. My name is Lane from Early Gaming, and today is a very special episode. We were initially going to do 12 Days of Christmas, but as you know, we had some snowstorm IRL and some other technical difficulties, so it is now 12 Days of Winter, which is okay. It's very appropriate for this game. If you don't know, this game has seasons, and each winter is a total of 3 days. So that means that 4 years of Racimir's life will be the sufficient amount of time to fulfill this request. We're starting in winter already, so technically it's 3 years and a quarter, but it's still going to be a long time. Now, I didn't take the math into account when I started doing this, and let's just say, well, it's a lot of hours. I would say conservatively somewhere between 20 to 30. It's hard to tell because some nights I work through the night and some nights I went to bed. So I don't know. I actually don't know exactly. It was a ton of fun though, and I can't wait for you guys to see what we have done to our base. Now the initial goal was simple, to turn our village into a booming town. However, we had a couple of complications along the way. One of which is that the patch for the horses was released, meaning that it changed farming completely basically. Now your workers use seeds, and most importantly, they use poop. It put a big wrench in our plans, but you will see how we handle that. And really, the ultimate goal was to get our skills up. Horses are a-coming, and I needed them. I needed them badly. Sadly, they came in the middle of my recording, but we will see how far we can get. We will see how great we can make this town grow. Let's see how far we can take this dynasty. Okay, so I set my farmer to plant a few carrots. Hopefully she'll get to work at some point. She's yet to move. Oh man, she is so lazy. She is killing me a little bit inside. We'll see what's up with her after this. I might have to go and nudge her along just a bit. But you will notice that this road also splits off a bit over here. And I was thinking it would be a good time at least, to move the barn. You will notice that this is already kind of broken down, and I don't want it to be like the cheapest material possible. I want it to be the best. So I think I'm going to go ahead and relocate it completely. I thought maybe I would put it at the top of the road over here, which would look really cool. It's going to look just much nicer, like a big focal point, and it's going to be between all the little farms. So I think that's going to be like a really nice touch. Let's see how big this building can actually get though. Currently we can only make barn 1, and we're so far away from barn 2. Barn 1 it is. Let's scoop up this stump. It is mine now. And if we can place it over here, I wouldn't be unhappy. I mean, I would prefer it right here, like a centerpiece. But I think it would also be okay if this is like an exit. And kind of like an entrance to our little village. It would be kind of quaint and kind of beautiful. So I would be okay with that as well. And if we do the barn on this area here, I wouldn't be too opposed at all. I'm also thinking I will put the other storage house right there. And I will remove the one over here. There's no reason for them to be two right next to each other. That doesn't even make sense at all. So I'll probably just remove that one and relocate it as well. We have so much to do today. I'm going to get everything set up so that we can do an insane amount of farming. But let's get back here. Let's get started with the barn part 2. So this is not going to work. That's fine. And I think if I want to place it here, that's okay. That's okay. It would work. But I would prefer, I think, to face it this way and make an intersecting road between that and here. Okay, it looks like I might have to chop down this tree as well, which is fine. I was prepared to do some of this deforestation. And at least I'm going to get some more wood out of it, so that's always going to be nice. I am a bit thick though at the moment, and I don't want to get too encumbered. So let's go ahead and scoop up this, because this has to get done no matter what. And we might even have to scoop up the other tree over there, but I'm not quite sure yet. Let's see if it fits like this. I think for measuring purposes, we should put the road here. This is going to be the intersecting road. I've left about a 2 block wide here, so I want to leave the same over here. So it's going to be like 1, 2, and then the road can be placed right here, which probably means that it will be placed at the end here of the current size road. So I will do... This is going to be quite difficult to achieve, but hopefully we'll get it right. Okay, I've laid it down, and for some reason it is doing this on the corners. I don't love it. It might have to do something with the terrain. But not to worry, team. We can fix this really easily. This is all going to have fencing anyway, so I don't think it's going to matter. And on this side, it looks like it placed semi-decently here. I mean, it's fairly straight, so that's something. And it looks like we did leave a nice amount of space in between these two. So don't worry about the road looking a little bit wonky. We're going to get that fixed up in no time. But first, let's place this. Let's finish this off. I'm going to try to line it up to this because surprisingly, it is about the same size of our little crop field here. So it will look really nice, I believe, if we can just push it back here and place it. But as you can see, we're going to have some problems. We need to remove both of these trees. So let's get to chopping. Alright, since I've decided this is going to be my little neighborhood, and I have added this little crossroad here, we're going to add a little bit of a hangout area for the main house. So it's going to be like a nice little sorting area over here. And I was thinking, since we do have this side, I thought it might be a good idea to do one or two things. I can move the tavern from where it is to right here. Whether or not it will fit is the problem. I'm going to have to remove the hunting lodge, of course, and the food stores. I don't even know if he'll fit. So I think for now, I'm going to leave the tavern where it is. Maybe in the future, it'll get pushed back when I'm making the level 2. I will leave this area here open so that I am able to place the tavern there if I so wish. And I'm going to add another house over here. Just homes seem to be needed all the time, and I never have enough. You will notice that this lanty area is a bit different than the rest, and that's why I want to add it here, specifically for that reason. So that there is a little bit of a breakup on what the houses look like here. I'm going to have to either take down that tree or accept that it's there. So I'm going to accept that it's there, and we're going to push back just as far as we can. Right there, and that should give it enough room. Yeah, that should give it enough room so it's not really attached to the road. We can add a little fencing around it. It can look nice and quaint, and it's breaking up the monotony of the current layout. Not everything needs to look like an intersection, you know. We can have a bit of a curve. We can have some other design elements in here. So that's going to be really cool right there. And over here, I could just leave it as it is. I could make a little hangout, you know, campfire, some other things like that. Or I could add more homes. Homes are always needed. Okay, so to get things going, I'm going to destroy this resource building. It's just the one that we had placed at first. This is the level 2 that we had before. And it looks so much nicer, and it's already over there. I like where it's placed a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this one. This one is going to turn into, I don't know, a pig pen or something like that. But I have checked, and I am able to reduce this building without destroying the amount of resource that we have. We still have plenty of room over here. If we go look, the box should not be full. And that's going to be just fine. Yeah, we're at 1193 out of 2K. More than enough. And I'm going to work on perhaps making a new one, but not quite yet. I have a bit of space, as you can tell. And I am capped on buildings. So that's the real issue right now. I'm going to have to work probably this winter on doing some questage. So I'll be doing that. And maybe by the end of next year or whenever we start out and pay our taxes, we'll get enough Dynasty reputation that our building limit will get increased. Because right now, things are a little bit dicey. They're a little bit bad. You will notice that the hunting lodge is also over here. I'm going to move this thing all the way out there. And I was also even thinking about putting a house over there right next to it so that the guy that works there doesn't have to leave. I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do. I want to place the building somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, as well as I'm going to place... Oh my god, look at the little deer. I'm place the building out right there, perhaps, and maybe also do the wood lodge, this one, move it out there so that you do get more wood when it's more woodsy like that. Let's get our road tool ready. Hopefully it will let me. There's obstacles, of course. There is an actual road there. And we'll place it right here and then push back. You can already tell there's deer here. It's going to be lovely. And we'll go probably at least to here. And so that should give me plenty of space. Okay, there it is. I'm going to need some wood to put the house here as well. But the Hunter's Lodge doesn't look too bad there. It's a bit weird that the road is right there, but it's fine. I'm going to try to connect them together over here. I just want to see where I can place the house and where I can place also the little woodshed. The woodshed is probably going to be like right there. I want to shove it into as many trees as I can. So if it doesn't fit right here, it's not a big deal. I'll try to place it maybe over here if I can, or even up there. Let's go ahead and add it facing this way. Hopefully it'll lead us right into our little area right there. There we go. Quite beautiful. I don't know why it's placing them like that. I think it has something to do with the terrain. It's probably more noticeable for the snow. And I'm not too worried because I will put a lot of fencing around here, so this will work out fine. I'm going to go delete the other Hunter's Lodge, and I'm going to build that one, as well as we're going to place that woodshed. We were having a bit of an issue with having enough things to sell, so I'm going to be spending the rest of the day too, basically making pottage, helping my field worker, maybe making a few shovels, and then taking them into town. Alright guys, I have been helping her basically all day, just trying to get her to plant as much stuff as she can. We're going to go a little bit crazy and we're going to plant a bunch of carrots. I think me and her together, we could do it. We could actually do it. All I need her to do is put down the fertilizer, and then of course I can do this myself, which will give me a lot more experience, and that's what I'm working on right now. As well as I've been planting my own seeds. I had some extra seeds, so I figured why not? Let's go ahead and plop it down until I run out, right? And that should be just fine. It will help her out. It will help me out. And the most important part is that I do need to get agriculture skill up. And I don't really know which other way to do it other than to help her just fulfill her duties. I have no idea what else she's going to do because I think we finished the fields. I might set her to do these two, but having so many carrots, I don't even know if I need them. At this point, I don't care. I'm going to help her out as much as I can. The reason why I'm helping her so much is if you look over here under skills, we have it. It is already here, even though it's not Knight Rider. Mechanic's not yet available, and it sort of looks like a cow, but you know, whatever. We'll take it. This unlocks the ability to ride horses. Guys, we need this in our lives. We need this in our lives. We're not that far back, if you notice. It's not terrible, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We need a lot more skill. So I'm going to keep plowing like a crazy person. We're going to get this up there. We need this. We need this. Of course, it would be cool to get these here. These are less stamina for plowing and harvesting. Sure. And shedding and milking, which I guess they turn into this. I have no idea why. There's horse symbols on that, though. Horses are out on the testing branch. I'm sure there's a lot of feedback on that. But I am just happy to know that it will be a tier 3. So we can get there. We need the point. We're going to either spend the point or save the point, but we're going to get it. So I'm going to keep farming like a crazy person, and I'm also going to focus on making some of the buildings that we need to improve some of our little agriculture points, which means we're probably going to need some goats, and we're probably going to need some piggies very, very soon. I don't have the building limit at the moment, but we can work on cutting down on some things, and we should have it. We should have it. I need to move that one, and I need to move the Hunter's Lodge. And once that's done, I can add probably the piggy. I think that would be my next move, either the piggy or the sheep. Hannah! Oh, my beautiful lady. Good morning, my darling girl. Oh, day 2 is going well, isn't it? It really is. All right, team. In this beautiful day 3, we're heading over to Gostovia. I have spent all night cooking. I have made some shovels and some other things. I thought about going to sell a little bit closer, but the reason why we're going all the way to Gostovia is because they have quests. For some reason, I don't have any quests anywhere else on the map. I mean, I have him all the way out here, but I'm not going over there. And Rolnica also kind of far away. So this is really my only choice. This might be Elwyn, and the other guy, I have no idea. We must have done these quests at some point this season, so they're just not available. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. I will do them whenever they become available in the spring, and I'm going to make it a commitment to do questing every season, even off camera. It might not be that interesting, but it will be done. Hello, good citizens of Gostovia. I've returned. Let's sell my wares. selling all my portage for 1,100. I'm going to be rich. 3,200 already. And I'm telling you guys, by the end of next year, I'm going to be unstoppable. Hello, Alwyn. Yes, how are your practices going? Oh, confident. All right. He's doing pretty good. He wanted to duel me, I think, on archery for 100 coins. We have 3 shots. The one who gets more point wins. You take it. Sure. Let's do this. He wants to do a little gambling. I'm in. He got 64 points. Now it's my turn. Oh, okay. All right. Does it matter which way I shoot, my friend? Does it matter how far I am? It doesn't seem to matter. Achieve point 0 to 64. I think the further I am, the better this will go. So I'm going to try to get myself just a few more points. Let's see how far out this goes. Accuracy 100%. Okay, well, that's pretty good. Accuracy 100%, another 23 points, and we'll shoot it again. I do wonder how he got that many points. Like, was he just that far? I mean, I should have won that. That was insane accuracy. Oh, sometimes I'm on it. You said hi, and I said yes. And who is the master? Don't be cocky, he says. You have a lot more experience than I do. Yeah, sure. And now give me my money. 200 coins. Doubled my money. He said you will see it. I'll practice more and finally, I'll wipe that smirk off your face. Suits me, I said. We will prove ourselves on the next occasion. Interesting. Oh, guys, I got 100%. That was pretty sick. I'm thinking if I shot from further away, I would get more points. Because from that distance, I only was getting 23.5 points or so for 100%. And he scored 60 points or 64, 63, 65. I have no idea. So I could have really messed this up by going that close. I think it's probably better to get a little bit less accuracy and just do it from further away. 100% accuracy only gave me 28 points there. 25 points. Okay. Yeah, it does give you more points for shooting a little bit further away. And I mean, not that bad. I mean, for the distance, that was pretty sick. Look at these. Oh, I do so swell. Let's not look at that one. There were a couple that I shot from really far away. Just for testing, Jessica. Just for testing. All right. We're very exciting. Alwyn's story. I need to wait for next season. But not bad, guys. And this one's what I need here. If I get at least 10 inhabitants, then I will get 2,500 Dynasty reputation. And I will be able to get 5 more buildings. That's what I need. I just don't have enough workers. So I'm going to work on some of these people. Let's go say hello. Let's see if anybody likes me here. Okay, Damroka actually really likes me, so we might actually end up taking her. And let's just see if I can talk to a couple more of these. See if they like me. No, that's that. Her skills are a bit low, but it would give me another person. And she is a crafter of sorts. We could work on her. She might be young. At least young enough. She's 25? Oh, that is awful. Well, as bad as she is, she likes me. So let's just go ahead and take her home. Why not? You know, at this point, it is what it is. But let me head back home, guys. As you can tell, we have a bit of an issue. She's homeless. And we have a huge problem with our current homes. They seem to be damaged. They seem to be having some issues. So do our other buildings. So instead of going around and doing questing like I plan to do today, I'm just going to go fix that. Got one. Another one shot. Today is my day. Right in the bum. Oh, no arrows. No arrows are equipped. Oh, there's 2 of them. I'd already shot it a couple times. Easy game. Look at this. The pair of them. Adorable. Either way, they shall be mine. And a little rabbit just because. Okay, we're back home now, finally. And let's go ahead and repair some of these things. Especially this. I think some of them are very unhappy because their places of work are also pretty damaged. And that can make them kind of not happy. Some of it should be really easy to fix. Like this just needs sticks. So I might as well do it even though I did plan to remove them. It's a bit of a waste of sticks, but I guess just to stop the bleeding, let's go ahead and do this now. I don't know how he got to 6%. It's so bad. It's so bad. And this one is obviously going down because she's homeless. That's okay. But Baldrimir and Sobierdad are so low. My guess is because they live in a really bad home. That has to be it. That has to be it. It's because their house is so bad. Is this little hut over here. I mean, at least it's not damaged. It's fine. I've repaired it now. So they should be happy enough, I'd say. I'm going... Oh, hello, Hannah. I'm going to go ahead and move them as soon as possible onto this house here. So I'll make that tonight, I guess, or for the spring. I'll work really hard. I'm going to be working on the buildings that we have placed. So this one here... Oh, there's one more thing that needs repairing here. I know, I really wanted to move these. I didn't want to have to repair them. That's a waste of resources. But my workers are about to die. They're about to riot. So I have to do what I have to do. I'm going to work on this home here and move the boys right there. They should be very happy. I'll kill that house, or this house here. I'll remove that. And then we'll keep making homes. I think I'm going to leave this open for now because I don't know what I want here. I kind of wanted a little hangout area. I'm not sure. So I'm going to leave that just kind of for the future, kind of to decide what I want to do. The rest of the houses are going to continue to be placed over here, sort of in the swamp. I think it would be kind of cool if like everybody has like their own little island. We'll see. And obviously the water flows through it. I don't know. It's going to be beautiful, I hope. I think. So that's the plan for this year. Just sell as much as I can. I'm going to try to make as much money as humanly possible. Let's take note of how much we have right now. Currently, I am at 3268, and I do have more things to sell. I do have like shovels and stuff that I can go sell and other things, but one of the people ran out of money. The little hunter guy over here ran out of money. I think it replenishes every season though, so we should be good to sell him stuff again next spring. And I need to go to Barovo and Bronica and all of those to sell more stuff over there too. So I do have a lot of possibilities, a lot of places to sell. I'm not concerned about that. But our coin is not looking that bad, guys. I mean, we could be looking at more cattle and other things in the future. We really could. At least an extra chicken. That would be wonderful. But yeah, I have to sell so much stuff, guys. I have to sell so much. I have to work on my agriculture skill. If you will notice here, my skill is currently... it's not doing terribly, but it's not doing great. We're at 300 out of 1250, which is what we need, I suppose, to get an extra point. So we'll see how long that takes us to get there. We'll check on that on next winter, and we'll see how much we were able to climb on that. I will also go ahead and finish this off over here. This is the new barn, and remove the old barn, as well as leave the area for the horses here. We'll work and see if we can get all this planted with... I believe I want to start the flax production pretty hard this spring. I want to actually turn this place into a flax empire so I can start working on linens and other things I do desperately need, as well as any wheat and things I can chuck or I can thresh in the barn, which would allow me to get a ton of points, I think. So I'm going to do all of that myself. The goal really with this episode is to turn this village into something unrecognizable. I want to be able to see a before and after of massive proportions. And I think that's what we're going to see. That's definitely what we're going to see. I will upgrade all the homes to the best materials possible. Hopefully my workers will start loving me again. And I will get rid of the useless buildings and build the ones that we are replacing them with. All of that will be done by next year. The year started out great. We got a new follower. We got to the next level of our dynasty. At which point, we were sent to Uniegost to do a dastardly deed. It turns out he needed us to collect some taxes. The poor man. He was being ordered by the higher-ups to collect the debt. He didn't want to do it, of course, but somebody had to. So he tasked us with collecting from everybody. We were to become the taxmen. As a reward, we would not pay our taxes this year. Of course, I said. Little did we know, this man was a charlatan, a thief. The worst part of it was the walk. A long journey through hills and mountains to get to these towns. We went on a long journey from whiny person to whiny person about how they did not want to pay. I helped them out, and thus they coughed up the coin. I was ready to return. It's nighttime. We're in trouble. Hopefully Uniegost hasn't gone to bed yet. Hopefully I can still turn this in. Please. I don't even know what's happening. We did an evil thing. Uniegost, how could you? How could you do this to the people? How could you do this to me? Alright, here we are, finally back at winter, day 4. A lot happened the last year, and that's why I ended up showing you some of the questing that we had to do. That was kind of insane. It was a big part of the storyline, so I didn't want to leave it out. And now, we're back, day 4, for what has been an incredible year. I have farmed like crazy. I have made new farms, as you can see. There is so much. They're not going to be gatherable during the winter. But I also noticed something has changed. The workers now need fertilizer. So I'm going to have to work on my piggies. The piggies are coming home. If you will notice here, I have laid down my pigsty, which I will finish during this winter. And then we're going to actually put fencing all around this. This is where the road is a bit uneven. So I thought it would be good to kind of line it up with the slant over there in the road. And then we can make ourselves a little fence for the piggies. We'll probably end up moving the chickens. I'm guessing a little bit right would be fine. I could put the chickens in the goose over there. And if I have any cows, I can just place them right there. I think that's going to be fine. The horses, we're going to go over there by the barn. And I like the layout so far. I think it's working out. But with the change to the fertilizer, I am going to have to really focus on making some poop. So that's the next challenge, I suppose. Piggies are it. However, I have sold things, team. I have made my money. And now we're up to 13,000. I've also learned the very important daub. So we can actually make some for our houses. It's pretty good. It's not that expensive. Just some straw and some clay. And I will try to work on it myself. I could assign somebody to do it. But realistically, I need to do it. I need to get more levels here. We need to get all the way down here if we want to have a stable for when the horses come out. That's a long way. That's a long way, team. I need 5,000 points. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. So I'm going to be trying to do some of this myself. I obviously tried to do some of the farm myself. As little and as much as I could. Oh, hello, Hannah. Good morning, lady. So far, she's my only one. My only one, but not for long. Let me work on this. Let's get this going, and then we're going to go buy some piggies. I have enough money, I think, to at least get a few. I will take some stuff to sell with me, because I do have some more food, some more other things that I could do. And I could talk to Sabora, and maybe we can finally try for an heir. I think it's time. She has worked hard. She has made me a ton of pottage. But I think it's time that we grow our family, that we grow strong. Maybe by the end of this, we will have our little child. I don't know. Let's see if it's possible. I think we're ready. She thinks so too. We'll see. We'll wait and see. Will my lady finally become pregnant? It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. This tavern needs some repairs. Everything is looking pretty good. I went ahead and finished off all these houses. You will notice that they're all pretty and they have the best roofs possible, etc. It's not too bad. Oh, I really need to put some clothes on. All right, this one is missing some walls. I will work on that, but I had to make so many houses. We had to make that one as well, which we have mostly upgraded. These are the nicer roofs over here, and we're trying to get those to look like these. To be fair, I like the look of these better. I think they look a little more rustic, a little bit more real. These are too good, you know? Like, I feel like these are, they feel like new roofs, like modern roofs, whereas these feel more with the times. But, you know, these are the best roofs, so they'll give you the most happiness. So we'll probably end up going with those anyway. And I can't upgrade these buildings because I need the higher levels to do so, I believe. And we'll slowly but surely get there. I've removed a ton of buildings. If you notice, there's a lot of empty space over here. The barn was moved over there, and there's going to be a huge entrance right there. I do plan to make some sitting areas and some stuff. There's a lot of plans right now, but I didn't have time to get it all done. This is the road that leads to the front. And if you come over here to the curve, this is also the road. And it will go over here, and it'll go to like a little camp that we have going on here, where we have a woodshed, we have a little hunter's lodge, and a little cabin for the people that are working here. It will just get them to their job a little bit faster. I'm hoping that that will help me get more meat and more wood. Initially, I really thought I would put another one here. I might even still do that. I want another hunter shed. I think it's going to be really good. I need more wood. I need a lot more logs. So we'll see if we can place it over here. The slant is a bit difficult to place anything here. If not, I'll make a little sitting area for them over here. And I will probably extend this here and try to put the hunter's lodge or the wood lodge right there. I think that would be just fine. Just have two right here, just so I can employ more people or make a level 2, which I can also make already. So many things are happening right now. It's just a matter of how fast I can get this stuff done. With the start of the winter, though, my first goal here is to finish this piggy shed and to go get some piggies. So let's get that done. Alright, a brand new day. I didn't end up going to town yesterday because I got into making this. I don't know, I decided to move the chicken coop down this way so I can put the geese over here. And my guess is I'll do the piggies right there, and maybe on this side I will do the cows or the horses or both. I don't know how big they are, so I decided to add a little bit of fencing to it as well. So if you look over here, we can start building it. I started building it a bit. I went with the higher stick fence, which means I spent a little bit more. But I think this just looks a little bit better with animals than this. This seems like the animal will just escape. I'm not even sure the chicken will stay in there at all. And I'm most concerned about the chicken because I'm pretty sure the chicken will run out. Basically no matter what. So I'll wait till the chicken gets back in there at least to close that off. But I wanted to close this off fully before we brought in the piggy. This just doesn't make any sense. I don't want them roaming all around the town like the chicken, which is fine. You know, Hannah, I don't mind her. She can go around the town. It's okay. But a bunch of pigs, you know, not great, not great. And I really wanted to make it over here because this is the only pool of water that is small enough for me to actually board it off. If I went over there, there's a lot of water there, but they're long, and I would have had to make really long fence. Whereas this is just a tiny amount of water with just a minimal fence that I had to make over here. Not a big deal at all. I was also thinking if this looks a little bit odd over here, do not worry. I probably will end up connecting a road from this here, and I will slant it that way, just to go towards the back, towards the houses and stuff. And in this little corner, I don't know, maybe I put a wash tub, maybe I put a little chairs. We'll see, right? A lamp, something to make it look a little bit more finished, more homey. I grabbed 100 sticks. I'm starting to think this is absolutely not going to be enough, but I'm hoping that at least I'll be able to get this to work. I'm also going to leave an animal feed inside the house over here, just in case, as well as maybe I will even leave... Oh, there's Hannah back there. Maybe I'll even leave a worker in charge of this place. I do have 2 field workers at the moment, which are not entirely necessary, so one of them will move over here, and that will be our piggy breeder person. Now, I have seen the piggers before. I am on a long journey, however. We're gonna try to sell some stuff here. We sold some stuff for Veronica. We're gonna start selling some stuff for Veronica. And then we're gonna head out. I'm pretty sure I saw pigs either at Rolnica, Denica, or there's a little town right here too. It's not a town, it's like a family. It's like a family farm we've stolen from before. So one of these towns has to have it. I have a feeling about it because I've passed them. And I think it was last time when I went all the way to Hornica. It might even be No, it's not Hornica. I went all the way around and I went this way and that way and that way. It has to be one of these towns. So I'm going to go on a little journey around here. Yeah, Veronica's broke. They don't have any animals. I was pretty sure about that. So we're gonna go check out this little family. I remember they had something, but I can't remember if it was cows, sheep, or pigs. So we'll check on those guys first. And then, that's where we lost all our reputation, if you guys remember. A long time ago. I can't remember how many episodes ago. We were over here and we stole some stuff from them. I'm pretty sure there were some animals there. I'm like 99.9% sure. And we stole something from them and the guy caught us. We lost reputation. So that was pretty bad. If not, I'm going to make my way to Rolnica. Okay, here we are. We are back. They seem to have a little farm. So that's something. And they had some planks and stuff. Yeah, there's the planks. Oh, man. I remember this. I remember this. Yep, they have pigs. They have pigs. I knew they had something. I couldn't remember if it was sheep or pigs, but... Or cows. One of them. But here we go. It's perfect. It's perfect. Now see, their little pen is open. And the pigs are outside. And they're fine. But I don't know if they allow them to do that. Or, you know, if they move out. If there's a hole in the fence. I don't know. I don't want to risk it. But I want to buy all of these. You have a little piglet here, $9.50. Hog, $1,900. But okay, I think we need to buy all of them. I know this is kind of nuts, but maybe we don't buy the piglet, you know, because they're not going to do anything. Well, maybe they still produce poop. But I want the girls and I want the boys. Well, let's just go ahead and buy them. I'm going to put them in the pigsty, obviously. We need a male. We need a male. There he goes. 1,900 coins. We'll buy a female as well. We'll assign her over there. Perfect. And we can buy another female, or we can hope that those two breed and give me a lot of babies. I think just buying as many as possible. I need fertilizer. We're just gonna buy it. It's fine. We have the money, right? We have the money. How many can live here? That's the thing. Okay, there's only room for 2 more. I'm not buying a baby. Oh, hello, my guys. Oh, beautiful. Pig female, and hog. Oh, my boy, my boy. Will you please impregnate these ladies? Yes. Yes, dude. Look at them. Oh, my babies. Alright, they're doing really well, and I don't think they're coming out of their little area, so that's okay. I think I might have made too big of an enclosure for them, but that's okay. You know what? I like them being free. I like them being happy. Alright, we are on day 6. Halfway there. Halfway there. And I still have so much left to do. Just absolutely way too much. But my piggies are here and they're doing so well. I had a little bit of an accident yesterday where they got out of the pen, but that was my fault. Look at them. Just sleeping away, my ladies and my gent. 3 out of 5 animals. I could have more animals if I wanted it. I don't think we need to. I think we're just gonna have babies if they can. If they can breed, please breed. But guys, we are half done now. Our village does not look that much different, but I have moved around a lot of buildings, and I think I've definitely set it up for what it could be. I'm hoping by the end of next year, I will be able to start on the Palisades, which is going to turn things around quite a bit. I will be doing all the farming myself. I'm going to get these agriculture points, and in the future, we will have a village. I don't know if it's going to be exactly what we hope for, but it's going to be something. I'll see you guys then. Welcome back, everybody, to day 7, and officially year 3 of our adventure. We have done so much. We have lived through so many things. Look at these beautiful villagers over here. You will notice that Stomir is sitting outside my house. That's because I accidentally gave it to him. There's nothing to be said. And I found out a kind of nice surprise. Him and Edberga are a thing now. So maybe we'll see more kids in the future. And yes, I said more because, guys, the best thing has happened this year. It worked. Sabora has a child. Oh my goodness. Isn't he a darling baby? He is. She's done it. She's done it. And, well, that means she'll be useless for another year. We have Zamir, our beautiful boy. He's okay on the skills. I mean, he's got decent agriculture. He's got more hunting than I would have thought. But he does not even match to Zibora in any other way. So, you know, whatever. You know, he's our first boy. We're just gonna be happy that there's a boy here. And I'm going to be glad if these two finally have a child. that will make my little boy have somebody to play with. And, you know, that's what we're here for. I need to get some clothing before I die of this. But I wanted to show you guys that I started upgrading our walls here. They're all stone. And initially, it was upgrading with daub. But now it's not working. Now I have to put limestone. And this brings me to an issue I've stumbled upon, which is things have changed. There's been a new patch since the last time I played even, which is crazy. I mean, this video has taken a while to record, but I still think I just got a little bit unlucky and things just kind of patched in the middle of things. You will notice that my gardens are dead. That's because I need fertilizer now. My worker won't fertilize the fields unless there's fertilizer in the box, and there has to be enough fertilizer for every plant. So, yeah, it's been bad. The cost of fertilizer, though, has gone down quite a bit from the traders. It used to be 100, now it's 10. So it's much cheaper, but, you know, that also means that I have to make some myself, or I have to buy some if I want to plant anything. So these have been dead for a while, which has turned things a little bit sour. It's made things a little bit more difficult. I was hoping to have a whole field of flax maybe this year. Stuff like that hasn't occurred. It's not going to occur. I have a lot of meat. So as soon as I can get these working again, I will be very happy. My first instinct, though, is to start focusing on making some flax. I don't have any. I don't have any anymore. And I've made as much linen as I could, but I want to start putting lights around the place. You will also notice the addition of the palisades. We've started. I'll put up my little hammer so you can see. But there's going to be a nice little area here. This is the main road that was here already. And we have an entrance here and an entrance here. It's just how it turned out. I was going to do some... Well, I'm going to do some little half walls here out of stone. And they're going to go around our whole town. It's going to look beautiful. But I'm still not able to do it. I just don't have the skill necessary to do that. And if you come over here to the other side, I haven't really done anything here, but I have upgraded this here to level 2. So now I have 2 workers getting me some wood, because these palisades are not cheap, team. They're not cheap. They're about 6 logs or so per little square. It's like this tiny area is 6 logs. So it's pricey. It's pricey, but I think it's going to be worth it. If you come over here, you'll see that it goes all around the top here. We have plenty of room in case we have to add a couple more things here, a couple more buildings or whatever. And also, I just like the ability to have a nice little area. You know, our children will need to run. They'll have a little forest here. It's going to be adorable. So it's going to come out here, and this is going to be another exit. I am going to probably add palisades all along here, just so the wolves hopefully don't attack me. That's my only concern, that the wolves could still get me, because there are some empty or open areas that I couldn't fill out at all. It's just simply I couldn't do it. They go over water, which means I'm absolutely done. So I added all this. It took a while to get the frame, but I think it looks pretty good. I mean, as good as it's gonna look, I'll be honest. We have this little area here that we couldn't fill out. There are wolves here, so I'm hoping that they won't gotcha me. But hopefully not, because they don't seem to love going over water, so maybe that will make sense. It's hard to tell. And back here, we do have some pretty big gaps. I don't know how to fill them in because there's so much water there that it's just impossible. What I could do is I could add more palisade up to here and make the little gap a little bit smaller. And I think that will be what I'll do on that side. And on this side, I'm just gonna have to live with it. It's so large. It's absolutely so large. I can't do anything about that. But it's okay. It's okay. What I'll probably do is put some sort of building here. It will kind of balance it out a bit. It will block it off a bit as well. So it'll look like it belongs there, and it's fine. Hey, look, we made a home in the swamp. We knew that there were going to be problems, and I considered going kind of crazy with the palisades and going all the way around. But there's some piggies that spawn here, and I don't want to kill them. As well as this swamp goes on for days, team. If I actually cover this whole thing, my territory would be immense. I mean, at best, I think I could go like all the way over here and then cut through here. You can see that there's like a tiny little thin area here. That might be achievable, but that will have to wait for later. I want to see this develop, and I want to see if I even have enough wood to get this part done. And then we'll decide if we need an expansion in the future. Okay, we've put our gear on, and now we're ready to go. I have learned how to make the longbow. Here we have it. I barely did. It cost quite a bit of gold, but I think I really needed it. I have been just killing things with my little hatchet, which has been working, to be fair. But I have taken a lot of damage, and as you know, I really like hunting, so this is going to be more than worth it. And I get to try out the longbow. I mean, it can't be that bad. It must be good, right? And it looks just beautiful. It looks so much better than the old one. Yes, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Wolves come for me. Any prey, you will be mine. Another thing that I would really like to get to is to get to the mine here. We're quite a bit away, I'd say, but you never know, right? At almost 4,000, we need 5,000. It's possible if I keep building. And we'll be able to make lanterns, which are 2,000 coin. It's not cheap, but this is my goal. Lanterns and this stone fence. This is the one that I was talking about all along the roads. I'm going to really love this. This is how I'm going to define my neighborhood and how things are going to look precious by next season. But the lanterns are key as well. And you will notice to make lanterns, I need leather and wool thread. So that means team. I'm going to need some sheep. I have everything in hand and I'm ready to go. Our first stop today is going to be Ghostovia. I have a quest from Alwyn. He basically wanted us to do a little bit of hunting. He wanted to do a challenge where we see if we can kill a bear faster than him. I mean, we know we can. He's an actual schmuck. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. But the only reason why I'm a little bit concerned is because I'm gonna have to find a bear. And that can prove a little bit more difficult. What I think I'll do, though, is I'll probably go by Hornica and go see if I can hunt a bear right there. Plus, I believe the horses are there. Yes, guys. The horses have arrived. How dare they? How dare they do this to me? It took so long for them to get the horses. And now that they're out, I just don't have the technology to even have them. So we're working really hard on increasing our agriculture. Unfortunately, they also nerfed that. So now our workers can't even work for us to do it. So I have to find a solution. Alright, we have taken on Alwyn's quest and now we're on our way. I will head over there to Hornica. I'm hoping that I'll be able to... There's deer. There's deer. Maybe I can finally use my bow. Let us try it out. Alright, I already got him once. That's something. Oh, it's good. It's good. Let's see. Ugh. An absolute beast. I like it a lot better. It does have an insane amount of range, and I think that's something that I was missing quite a bit. Oh, this is good. This is going to turn out just fine. Let's go hunt this bear. Oh, he attacked me before I could find him. There is another boar, so I have to be a little bit careful. My health is not great. I didn't leave at full health, I'm pretty sure. And there's 3 pigs. Okay, that's fine. I can do this. I'm not doing too great. I'm letting them get up to me before I can shoot them, which isn't ideal. Easy game. I was a bit careless with the other ones, and I let them get too close before I started, actually shooting at them. And once they get melee range, you're better off with a pike or something. But I just don't have the points to buy that yet. Soon I will. Soon I will. But for now, I just have to do for this. Let's head over there, though. We're still on our way. Okay, let's take care of the bison. We could do this. We could do this. I can't take a singular shot, but I think we have high chances. There we go. And now there's 2 more. Easy. Oh, it flopped over. Oh, poor guy. I see it. I see it. I see it. Here we go. My moment. This will take the air out of Alwyn, who thinks he is so superior. So good. He knows nothing. This is what a true hunter looks like, Alwyn. There's another one right there. Oh, no, 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 no. This is not what a true hunter looks like, Alwyn. Don't do it. Don't do it. Run, 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 run. I can't stop. They've increased the health on these for sure. Oh, yes. Yes, man. We got it. We got it. Oh, I was getting so worried. I'm actually still worried because the other one's still alive. Let's do a quick save in case of something disastrous. But I'm gonna go see if I can kill him. I mean, why take one when you can have two? There's 3 of them? No. No. Game, please. Game, please. Oh. Oh, he's slowing the water. Oh, that's so sweet. That's absolutely perfect. He's dead. He's dead. One more. I actually think I would make such a good living out of making clothing. Because I am a great huntress. And basically all my workers are hunting at the moment. Everybody's working. Everybody's hunting. And I wanted some food. And Sabora is the only one that's not working because of the baby. It's actually super rude. She should be able to cook at least. Seems unfair. Alright, I'd say 3 bears is pretty good. I'm gonna stop by Hornica. I just want to see. I just want to see the horses. I know I can't have one, but that doesn't stop me from dreaming. I'll see you guys when I get there. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Where are the horse? Is this it? Is this... Could this be it? Oh my... Yes. Well, at least now I know how much they cost. A stallion, 9,500. A mare, 9,500 as well. Oh, that is... They're pricey. They're very pricey. But you know, I don't care. I'm gonna buy 2 of them. I absolutely do not care. Look at this one, a full 66. Oh, 66.52. Okay. I obviously need a female and a male. All right, that's key. And everything after that, it's just a bonus. Hopefully they'll have some babies before they die. That's the goal. So I need at least almost 20k. That's a steep price. But I think I expected something like that. I was pretty sure they would be 10k. It's not that bad, guys. I mean, I've been making money okay-ish. I'm up to already 8k again, and I've bought a bunch of my technology. Well, not all, mind you. I still have a lot of stuff that I want to buy. I have some stuff that I wanted to get for a really long time that I hadn't been able to get, like the palisades, the benches. I got all the little stools, all that stuff. So, you know, it could be worse. It certainly could be worse. But I do still have to purchase these, and that alone is going to be 3,500. And this is a must. This is a must to make our base look good. So, we'll see. If you notice, this tavern here is, or should be, the tier 3. If I'm pretty sure, yeah, it does have the oven. It does have all these things. So this is either a tier 2 or 3. And you will notice that it doesn't have the open back like the one I have. So I'm going to do something like this, where I'm going to push it back a bit, and I'm going to do like a little sitting area like this one. But I did want to have some lights here, some lanterns and stuff going on. I think it's gonna look beautiful, guys. I really, really do. I can't wait till my time comes alive. It's still a ways to go, mind you, but I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. I've seen the horses. I know how much they cost. Oh, my health! No, please, no, please, no! Please don't, please don't, please don't. Oh, that was terrifying. Look at my health. Oh, I can't even make it through the night. I don't know how I'm gonna get back home. Oh no. Oh no, poor Alwyn. We have crushed his dreams. I mean, that's what he gets for being so insolent and thinking that he would be a better hunter than us. I mean, that's actually impossible. But for him to give up like that, to give up on his dreams of being a hunter just because we happen to be better. What kind of fool? What kind of fool indeed? I have no respect for that, you know? I would like a real competitor. I would like to have a little bit of fun with my friend out in the fields, hunting for bear. Not have to be this weird competition that he has going on. You know, I don't need this EP back and forth. We could just be friends out and about, doing our thing. He doesn't have to become a hermit farmer. I could save him from that. But instead, he has chosen his way. And I don't think there's anything changing his mind. At least not this season. Okay, here we are on a brand new day 9. Very exciting. Last night I worked on quite a bit of stuff. I added more palisades. That took a while. As well as we used all the sticks that we had to make these little little farm fences, I suppose. The reason why I want them to be this stick fence in particular is because I feel like that's gonna be the best farm look overall. Once I add the stone barriers here, it's gonna make sense that that's a little bit, you know, a little bit open, a little bit more free. I could also do something like this, but that seems kind of extreme for a farm. I don't know. I might even turn these into the wood ones. Like, there are some wood ones and log ones. I don't know if I can make all of them, but I might turn these into that. This ledge here is going to turn into the stone, and it's going to follow all along the path. It's going to be beautiful, guys. It's going to be beautiful. You just have to wait and see. Hopefully, it will turn out. Hannah is here. I'm sure she's out there having her good old time. She has such a big spot here. I just love it. Just love it. And the houses are looking incredible. I'm here to do a little bit more upgrading because there's still some pieces that are not done quite yet. But you will notice that my house is pretty done. It's this one at the moment. There it goes. And we have this one here that's not fully finished. Oh, that's okay. I have more hammer. And I will keep limestoning this as much as I can. I have switched my man at the mining place. I have turned it into half limestone at the moment just to see, to be able to get enough to finish this. And I think it's looking good. Already we have 3 houses fully limestoned. Oh man, guys, this is starting to look so good. So good, so right. I'll be honest, I sort of like the look of the old wall better, like just the normal stone. But this does give them more insulation. Just makes their homes better, so I see no point in not doing it. I like that look better, but at the same time, this is just gonna give them more happiness. So, it is what it is, you know, our little houses are gonna be all whitish, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll figure it out. We could also do something where we leave some of the stuff in just the regular stone. But of course, that will require me to repair things more often and so on. This is just the best. It's just the best, you know? It might not be the best look, but it is the best. So that's all that matters. What we can do to make houses look a little bit different is maybe leave the door area in stone, in normal stone. Stuff like that. Just give it a little bit of a different look. As well as I might do some of these with this roof and some of these with that roof. It will just hurt their happiness just a little bit. I think the main thing I can do, however, is just do different size of house. So these are the simple small. This is the super small one. And we're going to get a bigger one, which we're going to place somewhere. Somewhere good for Sabora. You know, she's going to have a nice life. A good time. I went ahead and made some fertilizer as well. We are up to 200-ish, probably. So we should be able to plant quite a few things during the spring if I get a bit lucky. I'm worried I don't have enough seeds, but I should. And I'll do it all myself. Guys, if this gets me there, I'm going to be delighted. I don't think it will, but if it does, I'm going to freak out. And I think we should place a couple more buildings. Just because this town is looking a little bit barren and I don't like it. So let's see what else we can make. Okay, out of the storage buildings, it looks like we can make resource storage, of course, as we know. but we don't really need one at the moment. And the next one I'm going to place it in Gostovia, just to make it a little bit easier for me. I'll be able to sell things just a bit quicker over there. Food storage level 2. That's intriguing. It looks better than the original one, so that's something. And maybe I can place it somewhere else. Okay, 199. That should do it. That should do it. Let's go ahead and destroy this. Goodbye, food storage level 1. We're going to have a beautiful looking food storage level 2 right here. I mean, we are basically an agricultural town. Not recently, not in the last year, but, you know, in the end, it's the hope. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. We could even make a little road here on the side. I like it. I like it. I didn't make it too far off the road because I don't want it to go too far back here. But I think it looks good. It looks good, guys. We're going to go with it. And for this, as we know, we need to make the tavern level 2, and we're going to push that back. There it is. I think I have enough room. I'm going to say I have enough room to put some tables and stuff around here. If not, that would be highly disappointing. But I like it. I really, really do. Okay, guys. I have gone ahead and added even more. I've added this pigsty here just to have 2 of them. I added the fence all along here and connected them through the back. I will say this here will probably have to go, or at least I'll make a little hole here so that my man over there can please impregnate all the ladies. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm thinking so. On this one, I want to put a mama, and maybe I'll move all the little piglets to this side, just to make sure that the man has enough ladies to procreate. We do what we must, team. We do what we must. I am kind of liking where the blacksmith is here. I'm liking where the new sewing station is right there as well. So everything's great. I will remove that one as soon as that one's finished. And I think my mission for next year is to, well, I need to finish the tavern. I need to finish all the food stores. Once that one's done, I will probably delete this one. And just in case, I will move it. I am thinking, where would I want to move this thing? Maybe right there, just so it's nice and just a little bit different, I guess. I could fill it in here, depends on how big it is. I don't think that's a good spot, to be honest. Over here, I don't want anything here because it's going to be nice and decorative. And I could put it like right here. It would be fine. There's going to be plenty of room here, but I need cows and I need all sorts of things. So I haven't decided if this thing is going to move fully, but I'm thinking I will move it over there. I'm almost 100% that I'm going to move it over there. Oh, there's so much. There's absolutely so much. Look, there's no way we're going to be done next year. There's no way. But we have set this place up to be absolutely gorgeous one day. And I'm very, very pleased. We're going to add the little patio here for my little workers to eat. I will add a few more houses just in case on the outskirts here. But I don't have more people, so the reality is adding more buildings right now is just going to hurt me. I don't mind the piggies and all of that because realistically it's fine. I just need to put a person there to work. And I will probably get at least one more worker to work that. But everything else I can probably just work on it myself. I don't know, guys. I'm pleased. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. It's not exactly what I would like, of course, because I can't quite get to the technology that I need. But eventually, you know, little by little, we'll turn it into something great. At least we're making some progress. We're upgrading some buildings. Life is good. Life is going to be great. Hopefully, one day, we'll even have a horse. I'll see you guys next year. Alright, welcome back, guys, to our last year. And what a year it's been. I'm actually amazed that we've made it this far. One important thing to note is that my home has actually grown so much. Zamir is 1 year old. I have absolutely no idea when they become a toddler. Probably 2 years if I had to guess. Right now he's still a little baby, I'm pretty sure. But look at this. We have 2 more babies here. Genovefa and Kanuta. Very, very nice indeed. They're females. So, you know, something to look forward to for our young Zamir. They were the children of Edward and Dambroka, and Kanuta is actually the child of Stomir and Idburga, who have sort of canoodled while living together. So we have two little families growing here. It's actually so lovely. My little town is growing. I was also able to get a new man, Nirod. He's not really good, I mean, as you can see. But I have him just sort of making clothing. His happiness is not intensely great. And I don't know if that's because he was homeless for a little bit. Maybe he doesn't like his job. I really don't know. I really don't know. We'll see, right? Everybody else is pretty happy. So I'm okay with that. Another thing is I have not bought any more figures. I just didn't have the money. I might go buy some this winter, and I think that might be kind of one of our plans. As well as, guys, I started to make the rock wall. Oh, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's going to look so nice when it's done. I mean, currently it looks unfinished, let's just say, to say the least. But it's okay. It's okay. Once it's done, it's going to be great. Once these trees grow out, it's going to look even better. Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I don't know if I'm going to put anything in here. Maybe some barrels and stuff here, just kind of occupy the space a bit. But I like the idea of this so much. This is the seamstress, or whatever, the sewing place. I put somebody to work there for now, but I think what I'm going to do is like on this corner here, I'll put like a little table with some baskets, maybe some linens or something so it looks a little bit more appropriate. And I will use this here as well to put a workbench and some tools and stuff so that it looks kind of like it belongs. I have moved the food storage over here. It was over here originally. I don't know if I'm going to make another farm. I mean, that would make the most sense. It would be the most symmetrical, I suppose. So if I made another farm right here, it would just line up with that one perfectly. And then we could close it off here. But I need to put something over here. It's just really barren. It's kind of hilly too, so I don't exactly know what I could put in here. But probably one of the animals or something like that, so I have to see. I've also cleared out this whole area here for more animal things. I need to get wool really badly, so I need to get sheep. And of course the cows for the milk, as well as other things. But I have plenty of room for all of this, for all the growth that we must have. I've turned the tavern into the level 2, as well as the food storage. But unfortunately, I learned how to make the level 3. So that sucks. This is going to have to be remade for sure. But in the meantime, we have these little bars here, kind of, you know, make a little sitting area up front. It was a bit hard to put chairs. For some reason, it wouldn't let me put the bench right here, even though I've seen places where that's a thing. It might have something to do with the terrain. Maybe it's just too hilly. It's just too uneven for it to work. I'm thinking that's definitely gonna be it. But you know, I have a couple stools here, and I placed a little wicker basket, some plates, and some cups, like somebody was hanging out here. It's starting to look all right, you know. It's gonna make sense in the future, I hope. And for now, it's just going to be decorated lightly. I will try to add a couple more tables, and hopefully I'll get the benches working there. But this bench here under the window, people have been sitting there, so it's actually working. It's really cool. It's like a little hangout area. And speaking of hangouts, I'm going to make one right over here. It's just going to be like a little park bench, maybe a campfire here. Just a little area for my citizens to kind of collect themselves, hang out. And that's going to be especially important because we are in front of the houses. So maybe they'll be using it more often, and I think that would be kind of cool. Same for here. I'll probably put some tables, some tools, some benches. That should be cool. And each house has its own little, like a little garden. We'll see. We have to finish these off. That house there needs a little bit of work. I need to finish off the window. I believe it's only missing some stone, so I'll bring that over, as well as I have to upgrade that. This is the only house that I haven't fully upgraded. All the other ones have been upgraded with limestone and have the new roof on this one, as well as this one received some upgrades on the back side of that roof. And this one is fully upgraded on the roof as well. Yeah, so mostly done. Mostly done. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. It's very slowly, but we're getting there. Who would have thought that this little swamp home would turn into anything? You will notice that all the farm areas have fences now. And I think it looks a lot better. It looks a lot farmier. I have added a bunch of lights. There's some in front of the buildings. You'll be able to see them at night. But I haven't been able to make the lanterns. Once I do, I'm going to place them in the corners here. Because this stone on the corners, it looks alright. Like this one, I think it'll look pretty good. But some of them, yeah, like for example, this one here. They're not, you know, it's just they're not going to be perfect. So if I put a little street light here, it's going to be just fine. But I need wool to do that, so, you know, we're on our way, guys. It's slowly but surely, but we're getting there. I'm gonna grab myself another hammer because we gotta go do something very special right now before it's too late in the season. So let's head out. Oh, the little lammy. Oh, so great. 1900. By the way, I did find out that depending on your skill, it will lower the cost of these. So that's pretty cool how they did that. There's so many new changes, so many new little things. I was reading through the patch notes, and everything looks great. We have done incredibly well on our skills. I mean, I still have a point here to spend because I don't know if I need Night Rider. You see, it says unlocks the ability to ride horses. I'm pretty sure we can already ride horses according to Discord, but I'm not sure that this is not going to be required in the future. So I want to just keep an extra point around just in case, because I'm not having this stuff happen to me again, where like something changes or something gets added and then I'm unable to do what I need to do. That would drive me insane. But if you look over here, the building has gone insane. I can now make a mine, which is why we're here. The biggest difference between the excavation shed that we already had and the mine is that the mine gives us iron, which we need for the tools, mostly. Although I did farm enough iron that we've been holding out just fine till now. But, you know, in the future, and if we want to make more advanced stuff, it would be worth it, I think, to have some. As well as it still gives us the rock that the excavation shed does, but it does not give us the limestone or the clay. So the mine is different, but I don't think it replaces the excavation shed altogether. At least not yet, while I still need the limestone to upgrade my buildings. So I'm going to come over here, and we're going to use this here. This was the greatest idea I've ever had. The greatest. I knew this would pay off, and it's paid off so much. I'm going to grab the materials from here, and we're going to build a mine right there. Oh, genius. Easy game. I just need some logs, some planks. That's okay, I thought this through. And for some reason, it doesn't actually make you block it off, so that's awesome. I thought that it would, and I was going to be kind of upset, because then I wouldn't be able to go mine myself, but, you know, this makes most sense. Most sense indeed. And it's a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. That's actually incredible. I don't even need any more logs, and I made sure that I brought in enough planks. Yeah, look at this. We have an insane amount of planks. Nothing is stopping me. I was going to get this done. I'm going to move the person that I have sewing right now. I didn't really want him to be a sewer, but I just had nothing else to put him in. So he's been making like shoes and stuff, which I will sell. But here we go. The mine is ready. Oh, that was so easy. That was absolutely so easy. And it even comes with a chest. I mean, it has 100 kilograms. It might as well have nothing. But this will do. This will do. It's fine. I can at least assign a worker there. So let's go ahead and move my man here, Nirod, and move him from there, or Nairod, I don't know. And let's move him to the mine. There we go. He's a miner. He is a miner. He's doing all right, guys. He's doing just fine. Look at this. His house is in good condition. He lives with another person. Maybe they'll get married. They'll have children. Hello, Baldomir. He has to walk all the way over here to get to work. Guys, they just had a piglet. It worked. It worked. Please be a girl. Please be a girl. He's a male. He's a male. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's going to be the breeder on the other group. Okay, we'll move him to the other side. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be a while before he can actually have any babies. True. But the little piglet will learn to breed one day. And I think I can actually sell them off. Which I know it sounds like pretty mean, but you can sell off your stock if you have too many males. I'm sorry, guys. We need more ladies. Okay, that's what it comes down to. When it comes to breeding, you need one male and a bunch of ladies. That's the drill. Okay, I played Ark for many years. That's exactly how you do it. And so we're gonna head over there and see if we can buy a couple more ladies. I'm going to put them in the other side because I need more manure. Okay, I have wanted to increase my farming. It's the last thing that we need. The absolute last thing. Basically, everything else we're doing really good. I don't even care if I increase this further. It's fine. My survival is fine. My farming, though, guys, it is so behind. It is just absolutely so behind. I can't even get the sheep. And then I have to go through sheep, then cows, then the stable. I'm so far away. I have not even gotten as many points in all this time as I need to get just to get to stable. And it's been 8 years or something. I can't wait another 8 years till I have a horse. I will absolutely hate my life. So I think I just need to start farming like a crazy person. And to do that, I just need a lot of poop. I need a lot of fertilizer. I have been rotting food. I have been using the manure from the piggies. I just need more manure, you know? That's just what it comes down to. More poop. Okay. Guys, my hunting has been exquisite. Yeah, look at this. It's actually delicious. I can't hit that guy in the head. So we're just gonna try to hit his little body. But it's been going great. Oh no, here he comes. There he goes. Alright, so I did hit him. Just didn't show. Alright, excellent. And I think there was another one. But I had to stop getting, like, ambushed by these. It's happened to me before, and it's just absolutely terrible. I almost died last time. No more. No more. My men are actually farming so much right now. Like, they're getting so much meat that I'm having a bit of a problem. I just have too much meat, and I have no resources. I have no cabbage. Nothing. Nothing. And I'm the only one cooking because Sephora is on an extended vacation because she decided to have a child. It's absolutely terrible. But here we are. This is the place where we bought our little piggies. So we need to do it again. Okay. We'll move little piggy to the other side so that hopefully, if we look over here now at our pigs, or rather, we will look at our pigsty over here. This one should have the hog. Yeah, the hog and 3 ladies now with an extra slot. And the other one should have just a lady and a piglet. Okay, perfect. We're starting a new family there. Oh man, I might need another one. Can you imagine if I just make my living out of making poop? Oh, that'd be wonderful. Wonderful. There's so many deer. I'm apprehensive about killing more things. I have probably 1,000 meat or something crazy right now. Yeah, he's gone. I can't help myself. It's so fun. It's so fun to hunt. I don't know how I was ever hungry. Okay. We gathered new villager as well. I'm working on all of these, but I can't really. We took the war guy, basically. He's got fishing. I don't need a fisher. I don't even need a crafter. But it's fine. We got this guy here. It's not too bad. It's actually pretty good. It's got decent skills. And same for this one. I would like one of them because I do need an excavation one. And they have 3. That's not too bad. That's absolutely not too bad. And I didn't check how much this guy had. He's not too bad either. I haven't spoken to him, I don't think. Let's ask him how's the job. Nice weather. I don't know why I decided to ask weather during the winter. That's just how it goes. But at least I have one more man, and I'm pretty sure I do have a house for him, so let's go ahead and assign him before he starts dying on me. His home will be... Oh. Oh no. Well, heading back home. We're building the man a house. Alright, it's a brand new day. You can see my workers are using the little bench. They really are. They're stepping on that little stool. Maybe he'll sit down, have a little bit of a drink. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Enjoy yourselves. You deserve it. But I think today I'm going to do a little bit of building. I was able to put my man in that house, so I was semi-correct. There was a house that was built. I just hadn't finished the wall there. So for some reason, I took off without finishing the one spot that was missing. And so he couldn't live there, but now he's there. It's fine. Everything's going to be okay. I need to upgrade those. I'm going to limestone all that little house. And I think that's it. That's going to be all my houses limestoned. If I really wanted to, I could put down another place, another home. I think it's probably going to be fine. If you look over here, there's some fencing now here. Just trying to keep it closed off as nicely as I can. It's a bit difficult, but you know, it will do. It will do. I'm thinking we can put another house somewhere over here. Like, I think if it's a nice size home right there. And I think that's my next step. Maybe one over here as well. So I have to see if I can do this. If I'm able to maybe put a road here, then I could line up a couple houses on these sides. So I could put one right there and one right here. And I think that would look kind of neat. So yeah, that's the current plan. I might even have it go this way. And yeah, that would actually exit pretty nicely over here. So let's go ahead and do that, because why not, right? I'm already here. We might as well get this ready, or as ready as we can. So here we go. Let's make sure that this is as centered as possible. I would say probably right there is as good as we can get. Let's just pull it back up until, yeah, right here. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be a little bit close to this side, I think. Well, if we don't like it, then we can always remove it. It's not too bad. Looks a little bit rough here, but it's not. It's not. It's okay. It's okay. Pretty. Okay, and then I could put the little stone areas there as well. So that should be pretty cool. And I'm going to connect these here. So let's go ahead and make it right at the center of there. So that it looks exactly the same as the other side. And then I'm going to drag it. Let's drag it all the way to the back here. Or at least till there. There we go. It's working. It's working. Oh, beautiful. Now we have a little road. And I could make this one go over here as well. So that it goes into the house. And this one is going to be at the middle of this road. Going into this house. Oh. I cannot say how happy I am, but I am so excited. Very cool. Our little neighborhood is growing. I have to do the little fencing around here, but that's okay. And back here, I'm going to need to go get some wood, obviously, but I can put at least one more home. I will probably have to stretch this back to like right here. And then I'll try to place a house here and a house here. So we'll do that later. I mean, this town is not going to be done today. It's very clear. It's not even going to be done this season. I mean, the amount of logs that I need to make this work is just insane. All these trees need to regrow so it looks properly nice and, you know, like it's to its full potential. Because otherwise it looks a little bit barren. I've deforested a lot of area where I want there to be trees. Same for back there. So, you know, slowly but surely we'll get there. We'll get there. We have our little piggies producing. That's most important. Got a little pigger here. He's doing just fine, just fine. And I think I'm going to grab some animal feed right there. They're not using it, but I'm not sure. Oh my god. My little piggy. My little boy. I'm not sure if not having any in the bag would affect them. She's just kind of chilling. She's not even the mother. I've sort of brought him over here. Look at him. Little piglet male. You're meeting your new wife. Or your future wife. It's hard to say. She can't get inside. And I've seen that to be a problem. The same for the other one. But I honestly don't care. I think they're still picking up the manure. And that's all that matters. When I opened this up, the piggies just went everywhere. And it was a mess. It was a mess. They were everywhere. But you see, now they roam. And they have plenty of area there. So it's going to look really nice. I think in the future, I might even go crazy and add another pigsty. So maybe I'll add it back here and just close that off. And then it'll just be like a nice area with 3 pigsties. I might be going crazy, okay? Maybe I don't need 3 pigsties, but I'm thinking I do. I'm thinking I really do. The sheep or the... I don't know. I haven't decided. I suppose I could have some of the ducks. And I could put them over here so they would make more sense that they're right by the chickens, you know. 2 birds. But I'm not sure I want them, guys. I really am not. So I'm going to probably put the sheep here, I guess. I'm going to need some wool for the lanterns. So we'll see how fast they produce. If I need more sheep, then I will think about that. The cows will go here. That's almost for certain. And then I don't know what else is going back here. Probably just more houses. And that's that. There's not going to be much more back here because it's mostly swamp. So we do what we can. We do what we must. And on this side, I was going to put the horses all the way by the barn over there. And I still have that possibility. But I think I'm going to do another farm here. And maybe I'll try to put the horsies here. We'll see if the building will even lay down there. It has some problems with the ankles. But today, guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish this rock wall as best as I can. It's going to be a lot of building. That's the thing. And I will try to work on the palisades. I'm basically just going to try to use all my resources. Our little boxes are starting to get kind of full. And it's mostly the stone. I don't think it's that much the planks, but the planks are also heavy. Yeah, they're 1,600 at 2K. And we have 178 logs, which isn't exceptional, but we're going to use them anyway. We have a lot of sticks, a lot of sticks, a lot of stones. And this is not even all the stone. We have another 1,200 sitting right over here. It's absolutely nutty. So, yeah, let me get to work, guys, and I will see you tomorrow for our last day, our finale. I mean, we've done all we could. This is going to look nice, or as nice as it's going to look. And I'm excited. I mean, we have done an immense amount of work. It's not finished. It's not everything we would ever want it to be, but it's getting there. It's getting there. And most importantly, we're getting to the horsies. Slowly but surely. Very slowly, mind you. But surely. One day. Alright, here we are, team, on the last day of winter. And it happens to be a very ugly day indeed. Something went down. The weather has betrayed us. And now that I want to show you my beautiful place, well, it's not going to be its best look. But that's okay. We'll see it in the spring, and it actually looks so beautiful in the spring. But you will see, we have done it. We have placed as much wall as we could. There's still a ton of stone, so that's not really our stopping point, really. It's just that I don't know what I'm going to build right here. We still have a few buildings that we can put, at least 12 or so, 22. We have a lot of buildings that we can put in here. So I want to make sure I don't run out of space. I'm almost decided that I'm going to do another farm here. So I'll probably end up doing that and end up doing this kind of look here, where I kind of frame it out. And then there's the little farm on the inside. I might do some road treatment in here. Definitely add some lanterns here once we're able to get some wool. That's all we're missing. That's all we're missing to have like real street lights. And it's going to look beautiful. We have our advanced building, our advanced crafting area over here. It's going to have a little area, but not yet because I was not able to do it. So it's all good, guys. It's all good. We'll walk around here and I will show you the greatest thing ever. Our little piggy. Okay, maybe that's not the greatest thing ever, but I am very happy every time I see him. I wish we could name him. Maybe we can. I'm not sure. This is the same situation that I have, which is I don't know what I'm going to put right here. And I do want to put something there. So I'm leaving that open. Just leaving it up for the future, you know? We're just deciding. Same for here. Obviously, it's going to be another animal building. I just don't know if it's going to be the ducks. I don't know if it's going to be the sheep. I don't know. I think that's most likely. And then I'll do the cows or something else on the bigger areas. Over here, I'm planning to do a road all the way to the back. If you notice, that's where it's supposed to... That's where the fence is supposed to go right there. I don't know if you can tell. But it should just be a walkway this way. And then it's going to turn a bit and connect back there. And there's also going to be something else over here. So, yeah, right now, unfinished. But we have advanced a lot in these past 4 years. It doesn't look like it. Because it's unfinished. But we have a much more functioning base. We have a lot more citizens. We had a lot more money, but we bought piggies and stuff. And I bought a lot of technology. Just so much. We've increased everything except our agriculture. That's really, really bad. And we're going to spend the spring planting everything. I'm going to have all of these fields full. Thanks to my piggers. The piggers were honestly the best thing. We have here the tavern and the other food house, as well as my new neighborhood. I am so delighted with how this turned out. This might be my best part. I love it. So far, so good. There's still a lot of decoration that I need to add, but I love it. Back here, obviously, the trees need to grow, and right there is where the wall is going to go. When I finish putting up the palisades. I'm going to have to chop down way more trees to get this done. And at a certain point, it's even taking me too long to walk from there to here with all the planks. I can only carry like 16 at a time. It's going very slow. So it might just be better for me to chop down those trees and try to finish it. Now, if we come over here, I have made a little sitting area. Let's go ahead and light it. Yes. Beautiful. A campfire for my citizens. Enjoy yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. We have a little town. I will be adding a lantern here once it's ready to be placed, or I have enough wool. And maybe a couple lights here in front of the house. There's some here already, but they're uneven and I don't love it. There's also a wash tub in most of the houses. There's one right there and one right here. And I'm gonna place another one like right there. And then I don't know about that house. I also have a lot of things to put up, like barrels and things, just to make this neighborhood feel a little bit more alive. But I'm loving it. So far, so good. These houses still need the stone wall. You will notice that the stone wall is only on one side. That's gonna get fixed. All of this will get fixed. It's just, I've ran out of time. This is it, guys. This is the final look after 4 years. I've done all I could. I really have. I have struggled. I have sold many items. And I have farmed a lot. To be fair, we do have a lot of resources, and it's not a resource problem. It's mostly a time problem and basically an agricultural problem. No matter how much I have farmed, it's not enough. It's not enough. I'm still so behind. If you look at my technology, my building technology is doing fantastic. Crafting, I'm actually crushing it because I make everything myself, basically, trying to learn. Tavern level 3, I mean, I've uncovered everything. I still need to turn our level 2 into a level 3, and it's gonna look beautiful. But our farming, it's so bad. It's so bad. I don't know how it's so behind. I mean, I know what I need to do. Okay, I know what I need to do. But I don't have any animals to milk. I don't have any animals to shear. Honestly, I have no idea how they expect you to get to here. It is possible that in the spring, I will make it to the sheep. And if that's the case, I'll be delighted. Okay, that's all I want. If I get to the sheep, then as long as I do my own shearing, I should get a lot more levels every year. So I will get there eventually once I get the cows. Also, you know, if I milk them, then I'll get more points. And I think these 3 combined, the sheep, the cows, and the farming, I will get to the stable. Guys, I promise you, I will get to the horsies. There's still a lot to be done. The palisades are going to take a while. But I am loving this. I am loving how this is turning out. It's not there yet. I thought it would be more far along, I'll be honest, after 4 years. But, let's just say things take time. And the patch has sort of ruined me a bit. It threw a little bit of a wrench in my plans. It would have totally been possible had they not changed how the farming works. But because they did, and then I had to go on that adventure to get poop. And obviously the adventure that I'm in right now, which is getting seeds and getting enough fertilizer to do everything manually myself. That's just how it goes. We did our best. We lasted 4 years. And Racimir now has a son. I will continue my journey to work on the town. But most importantly, work on this agriculture. So that maybe one day, I will be able to ride. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye.